Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. As you can see, it's not a beat making video, not a beat breakdown video, but showing you some tools that you can use on your arsenal as far as your weapons of choice to make them dope beats, to make great instrumentals, to make great music, period. No matter if it's for artists or for special projects, TV, film, whatever. Trailers, whatever. This actually I would recommend for trailers and TV stuff because it's very, 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 very creative. The sounds are awesome. The presets are awesome. Anyway, I'll jump into it. It is Analog Strings from Output. So shout out to Output for making dope stuff. And I actually did want to go to their studio actually next month because I'll be in LA. And shout out to anyone going to the ASCAP Expo out there. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that sub button, click the bell as well, so that way you're alerted to see more videos such as this, and also more videos that I have planned for the channel. So shout out to a lot of the producers that are, hitting me up on the Instagram account. Definitely appreciate y'all. Send out a bunch of free loop packs. So yeah, actually, let me just shout a couple of y'all out. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, please do at Sounds4Producers. It's sounds_for_producers, and definitely show some love on some of the posts that we have there. And speaking of posts, we do have reposts of producers especially doing their thing, whether you use our sounds or not, especially if you use our sounds, because we like to share what you created. So let's jump in here and shout out a few people. Shout out to Moshi Beast, Rocks Block, Ace Soul, Bad Habits Records, Musician Gods. Appreciate y'all, man. Just the Facts, Sag, White Shadow, Roguemont Band, Tierra Brown. Shout out to Output again. Ryder Sinclair Music, DR Premium TV. Shout out to Isotope. Abon the Beat, Boxers Fight. Shout out to the homie Kato, the producer. Atomic Beats, Craze DJ, Esco Got Beats, and definitely Sound Escape Music, man. Thanks for posting that video that you did using the free loop pack, and it's called the Cayenne loop pack, and the links will be in the description. So and I can shout out more people, but let's get into analog screens. Let's get into Analog Strings by Output. You've been staring at it on my screen. If you notice, I have trouble with my S's, so don't trip. You can laugh at that, and if it's funny, give it a thumbs up on the video. All right, so let's get into it. As you can see, the user interface, the graphic user interface, is pretty straightforward. It's very cool. I love the design. I like what Output does. I like the black and the gradients, and you can tell they paid attention to detail with the creativity, man. It's nice to look at. And when you're using something often, you want to be pleased with it. You want to look at it and be like, yo, this is cool. So it not only looks appealing, it has some really dope elements inside it, parameter wise, and it's laid out really, really well. And I did notice my homie Curtis King do a video on this as well. So check his out. Yeah, shout out to Curtis King, man. Good dude, and definitely inspiring, and he's hilarious. And he's smart, and always like to show love to the producer community. So I heard about this years ago, but I'd never had to. It was on my list to buy, and I did buy it, and I actually bought the whole suite. Output does a really cool finance thing where you can buy everything and do payments. So yeah, I was trying to get an affiliate link that way. You guys can affiliate, us with them, but they didn't have one, I guess. So, if you want to, get it, whatever, holler at Output, tell them Sounds for Producers. Actually, tell them DJ Fanatic from Sounds for Producers did a review or whatever. So, let's jump into it. I'm talking too much. So, first sound, this is actually just a random sound when I load it. Usually, I think this comes up and then put my glasses on. I like the font, the window actually bigger, but anyway, here you go, first sound. Nice. And as you can hear, it's very layered. It's really cool. And quick way, you can always just hit arrows to go to the next sound. This is a cleared instance where you can do actually sound design. Let's jump into that right now. What I can do, these are the basic building blocks. These are the layers. These are layer volumes. You can turn layer B off, layer B on, and vice versa. Layer A on and off. You can tune it. You know, it gives you like little highlights, little what do you call it, like instructions at the bottom as you highlight over things. But when you click on this, this is the sound that you can choose. And I actually did a video of this prior, but I had my government name up here, so I kind of didn't want to broadcast that everywhere. I don't know. Let me know how you feel about that. Do you have your government name on your videos as a producer? Yeah. So anyway, put that in the comments. Let me know how you feel about that. Because I was going back and forth. I'm like, yo, let's put it out there, whatever. But anyway, let's go on. Let's see. Let's try. What did I choose last night? Orchestral, and I think I did large glissando. So once I choose that, and they have subsections here. This is layer A, source menu. And you can choose pad, one shot, whatever. I think I chose pad. Yeah. And then no, it was one shot. So let's close that. And I'm choosing basically layer A. What happened? Oh, edit window. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a large glissando. And of course you have your envelope, excuse me, your envelope here where you have your attack, decay, sustain, release, and you can kind of shape the sound too. And let's say if I just turn off layer B. See, I'm playing two notes on just layer A alone. And this is where you can get into some cool sound design stuff. So I can spend a lot of time on that, but I'm not. And of course you can choose different things like synth, creative things, orchestral, and they give you some basic building blocks under these under these sections in source menu. So that's how you kind of sound design in analog strings and kind of make your own sounds. But let's go back to the main menu and let's macro edits. Let's exit that. There we go. And when you click on this right here, it opens up a whole nother section. This is when you're choosing presets, which are dope. The presets in here are crazy. Really good presets. Let's just randomly choose something. Boom. What does that say? Stab swell. Let's listen what that is. Let's play some chords. I'm typing on the keyboard on the laptop, so I could have hooked up the Fire behind me or my keyboard or yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty dope. Spatial recognition. That's funny. And what I mentioned, like what you can do, this is the menu to search for the sounds. You can close that. And what's cool, each sound kind of has its own parameters that you can use to shape the sound. So for instance, this sound is kind of short, but it has a nice decay and like a delay effect. So let's just say I want to change the shape. I'm not sure what this will do to the sound. It sounds like it the initial transient of the sound gets harsher as I move it left. So let's try the attack. Now you can hear the difference. Yeah, hear how open it sounds when I increase the shape? It's a lot wider. And here, obviously, the delay. So it gives you like 4 major presets, parameters that you can change for each preset. So, and also what I wanted to show you real quick is, let's see, another sound. I don't care. Let's just do another sound because I like randomly choosing stuff in this plugin because you can do some crazy stuff. I mean, the sounds are just dope. See, that's already a beat right there. And I'm just randomly playing around here. So, yeah. So what's cool about this section, what I like a lot, you can quickly get to your favorites. These are some of my favorites that I highlighted. And all you do is click a star when you get on a sound that you like. So let me just play one of my favorites, the tremolo morph. That's dope, and you can use the arrow. Pardon me. And what's cool about arrows, you can definitely just go to the next sound. I love the arrows because that way you're not having to click through sounds. Like the arrow, you're already here. Just click that, you're good to go. This one is the Analog Dreams, if I can read right. Yeah, Analog Dreams. Yeah, man, I wish I had an affiliate link for y'all, man, because this is dope. Yeah, I reached out to Output, man. They're not doing that. I forgot about that. That's the Speed My Rise. So anyway, those are 3 favorites that I chose. And to get out of them, click it again. And what's cool, you got, obviously you saw, you can break down what type of sound that you want immediately. It's a quick way of searching for, you know, a specific thing you're looking for. Let's do harmonics. Let's see what that is. So it isolates the sounds that are basically based on harmonics. So this is Analog Heaven ARP. So very atmospheric. Ain't that swell? As you can see, I like really complex stuff. So let's try tremolo, which is usually my favorite. And you notice you can highlight 2 different or multiple, I don't know how many, but multiple ones where it isolates 2 sections. So that way, if there's considered harmonics and tremolo, you have the sound. So I think I did airy swell, but let's do it again. I like that one. I'm a favorite. That's nice. Because I do TV film stuff for networks and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Pins and needles. Let's listen to that. Dope. That reminds me of this video game, Little Nightmares. I don't know if you played that. That game is dope. Like, I overlooked it for years, and yeah, shout out to my sister-in-law. She actually got that for me for Christmas, and I was like blown away by the artwork and the sound and just the subtle things in the game. See, stuff like that, this sound reminds me of that game. So they might even use analog strings and put it, you know, in the game. So so let's get out of these, and you can always just hit clear, which I forgot you can do. Let's go to something simple, and these are all straightforward sounds if you don't need anything that that complex. Crazy. Let's randomly choose something. That's graceful feedback. See that? You can put all this stuff in like trap beats, man, or whatever you're making. Very creative stuff. Very creative. I love the presets in this. And not only that you have the presets, of course you can change the parameters and kind of make it your own and then save it and call it whatever you want. So make sure you don't save over the preset. You might want to look at the instructions on how to do that, because I've done that before. I don't know if it rides over it if you change a parameter and it says over what was done. I don't know. I think it's a save as. Let me see. Here's a little instructions here. Save current preset as new, or change tags in an existing preset. So let's click anywhere to exit out of there. Let's go to, let's clear everything. And there's a way to get, here's where your saved ones are. Under user, you'll have a little tab once you create something. And I think, let me see if I can find out where, there it is. It's the first one there. And you can actually, let's close that window. And when you're in that window, notice you have, your parameters show up here as well. So let's go back to main. And let's save it. See, save as new preset. And then, you can put it in the user or whatever and call it whatever you want here. So you just type in whatever. So cancel, because I'm not going to save that. But yeah, that's how you save it really quick. And this is how you can edit whatever sounds that you have, parameters. And I didn't cover, man, this video is getting longer than I thought. Let's choose fuzz factor. Let's see what that sounds like. It's crazy, man. I almost love every sound that plays in this. So this is like, I don't know, if you've been sleeping on this, you can do some cool stuff, man. Add it to your music. I didn't even show you, I showed you edit tab, I showed you the main tab. Hey, yeah, shout out to all the love on YouTube, man. Appreciate it. If you go to edit tab, yeah, I showed you that, where you can change the envelopes and different parameters. You got flutter here, and of course the building blocks of the layers. But under effects, you actually can change a lot as well. You have the you have layer effects. Each layer has their own effects. You have global effects, and you have them broken down: filter, EQ, distortion, compression, motion, delay. You can turn them on and off. You have other parameters down here. You can have parameters of your compressor. You have a limiter here. This is under global effects. And there's another section called rhythm. The rhythm, you actually can, you can turn off the rhythm of layer B. How about we just turn them both off? Like this sound, you don't really hear a difference. Like, it's probably really subtle. Yeah, I'll probably have to choose a different sound, but this seems very subtle. Maybe an ARP or something. But anyway, you can mess around with parameters in here as well. The rhythm is kind of like a pattern of like delay or decay, or even the sound itself, like an ARP or whatever. So you can mess around with these parameters too, and just kind of shape what you want and experiment. And also the rhythm is based on these sounds. See? So I'm not gonna change any of that right now and get into that. And also there's an ARP section. You can click it to turn it on, and then you can really go crazy with arpeggiation. So I'm not gonna go all the way into detail of sound designing and just changing parameters and stuff, but it gives you a lot of flexibility, you know, just with the presets alone. And I like the sounds as they are. You can tell they paid a lot of attention to develop them. They're high quality stuff, man. And this is a beast. And I really enjoy making music with it. I can open this up every day and make something totally different, especially, you know, making chords and melodies and stuff like that. Look at that. What? Yo, that's crazy, favorite. What is that, fuzz factor? I didn't know it has that. There's a rhythm. So when you hold the chords down or the note down, it does extra stuff. And that's probably why I had the ARP on too, right? Oh. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna use that exact chord. Let me remember that. All right, I'm gonna remember that and do another TV beat. So right after this video, I'm gonna make some more music. So anyway, there you have it. That's a quick breakdown of analog strings from Output. You know, I did Output's Excel the other day, about a week ago. Check out that video as well. And if you like the video or you like what you've been seeing on the channel, please subscribe. All you got to do is click the red button. Click the bell as well, so that way you can see more videos such as this. And give it a thumbs up if you're feeling it. So again, DJ Fanatic, owner of soundsforproducers.com. Got the links in the description for you, and I'll catch you next video, and keep making dope music. All right, peace, y'all.